things to do in all of college football is win on the road. When you're a ranked team going into a hostile environment, these fans are ready to knock them off course. Welcome, everyone, to Boone Pickens Stadium, Stillwater, Oklahoma, and home to the Cowboys of Oklahoma State. As we'll see the number 17 team in the country, the Utah Utes, taking on another Big 12 foe, the Oklahoma State Cowboys. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And the Utes will boot it away to start the game. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Oklahoma State Cowboys offense will get first crack at it here. This is a big-time quarterback that we're going to be seeing today, but getting the job done against a defense like this, what words of wisdom do you have for him, Jesse?
Well, I think you've got to prepare like you've never prepared before, and that's one thing he told us. He spent extra time in the film room. He spent extra time on the field after practice all week because I think he understands the challenge that lies ahead of him. He knows this is easily the best defense that they face this year, so we're going to put his skills to the test in this one.
They're going to make it hard, right? There's not going to be any layups. Like most of the time, you know, he's had his way. He's feasted on so many defenses. They're going to make you earn it. They're going to make you go the length of the field. They're going to see if you can be patient. They're going to see how you respond to adversity. So some challenges coming his way for sure.
The Cowboys getting set on 1st and 10. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. He'll keep it himself. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. To find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. So Utah's offense will take the field for the first time. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. This crowd trying to make life miserable for this offense. Off the boot, looking for his man. Got his man. Knocked down immediately, but a nice pickup on that one. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Here's the pressure. He'll heave it deep. Wide open. He makes the catch. Touchdown, Utah. Hauled that baby in and then strolled into the end zone for the score.
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Oklahoma State has it back, and the offense is on the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Finds his tight end. They stop him just a link or two short of the first, and man, what they can do on second down here. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. They'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, the ground game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air on second down. Here's a heat. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Cowboys will send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Utah has it back on the offense coming onto the field. They think there's room to run to the right here. Oh, he's got some space. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a 1st down.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. Smith dropping to pass. Just gets rid of it to the running back underneath. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. Motion from the wide receiver. A 1st down run on the doorstep. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. 3rd and goal, and let's see if they can even operate in this noise. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Utes!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here's the return from inside his 10. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Gonna run it. It's Washington. Turning it on. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. And the Cowboys can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. We've reached a break. It's Utah holding the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. Quarterback keeps it. Crosses the 45. And perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle as he gets him down at the 37. The Cowboys want to crank the tempo.
What a phenomenal job in the open field, breaking off the long run, and they're not going to just take their time and huddle up to get the next play called. They're right back at the line of scrimmage going tempo.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The give to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. It'll be third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. Grabs it in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. They'll run for it. Can't get him to the ground. And he left the first defender grabbing at air before he was finally tackled. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys are on the move. Hands it off on the counter. Spins away from the defense.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
He leaves it with the back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. They've moved it to the 25, but now facing a third and long. Handoff from the gun. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. He got it. Now the lead is down to 11.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Smith wants to throw. Under fire. Pucks it out of the air. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. On the option. He'll toss it. There he goes. Got the first down and more. Just what they needed, an explosive play in the running game, and they're out to the 49-yard line before he goes out of bounds. To the ground. He's got it again. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Gives it on the option. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes his home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He'll be stopped about 2 yards short of a first down. The Utes send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And no shot at a return here as the punt flies out of bounds. Oklahoma State hoping to get the Pistols firing on offense. He'll do it himself. Got the first down, looking for more. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Cowboys come to the line in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
A strike downfield. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. The option look. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. Back to pass. And they're able to get him on the ground. And the Cowboys come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Quarterback on the keeper. Brought down after a good pickup, and they're in the red zone at the 20. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Run in the red zone. It's Riley. Breaks it. Headed to the end zone. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Illegal
A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. He'll do it himself on the draw. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line. A loss of 1. Going to swing it on 2nd down. It's caught. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Off play action. He makes a grab. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The defense calls the timeout. They're 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. With the run on 1st and goal. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma State.
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
And with the extra point, they cut the lead to 14-10. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, it's gone final in a huge top 25 showdown. Here's how it went down. NC State was far from the friendly confines of Carter Finley Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean.
Makes the grab.
Top 25 teams and a very clear outcome today, guys. Ought to be fun to see how the rankings are impacted this week.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Smith dropping to pass. Fires to the big fella. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. And the Utes will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown. The return man takes it to the end zone himself, and now he'll give his team the lead.
And your defense made a big stop. I think you're getting the offense, the football back, but how about special teams coming through in a big way to take the lead for you, get some excitement, get some juice back on your side.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. So his big play capability was on full display in that one as he took that punt back for the touchdown. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. On the ground, it's Green. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays. They're going to ride this running back. Runs through the tackle. And the defense able to get him down, and that should bring us to the end of the half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a magnificent game there so far in Stillwater. And if you thought that was a quick first half, you'd be right on the money. Two workhorse running backs who just kept pounding the rock behind offensive lines who look less like college kids and more like bulldozers. Call it ground and pound, call it pin and pummel. Both sides have been dominant, and I'm curious to see if either defense can make an adjustment. And with that, let's head back to the home of the Pokes and Boone Pickens Stadium.
The Cowboys will kick it off to start the second half. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Utah offense returns ready to go back on the attack. They start this third quarter one-possession game and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening drive.
Yeah, and I love getting that break at half to go talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now they'll really try to get this drive going. Good execution on third down as they have it 1st and 10 at the 31. He'll pull it on the read. The quarterback gets enough. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Utes are rolling down the field. Using his legs at screen. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. He now has 84 yards rushing, and that should be no surprise. He's been among the nation's elite all season. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48.
When it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And the Utes have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Smith wants to throw. And it's an incomplete pass over the middle. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. Third down and a big one for the Cowboys. He's looking downfield to throw. Makes the catch. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a third down stop. The Utes will line up to punt it away. Make sure that there's not going to be a return on this one. Ball's out of bounds, and I think they'll mark it right around the 25. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. They want to run it left here. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Takes a hit as he fires. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete. And the Cowboys will bring the punt team onto the field. He's got it. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Utah has it back, and the offense coming onto the field. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Running back searching for a hole. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Utes are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll give it to the back. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. To the ground with the back. Oh, he's got some space.
And after having a nice game like that on 1st down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and taking a shot. Because even if it's incomplete on 2nd down, on 3rd, you won't have that long to go.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Utes come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. And he will boom that punt out of bounds. No chance for a return. Let's see where the officials spot it. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Wants to go up top. Grabbed over the middle. It's Lopez. He's close to the 1st down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Cowboys are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll try to run for it. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the 4th time today. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive will come from their own 32. They'll leave it with him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Now the play fake. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Smith dropping to pass. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd. And the Utes will punt this one away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Oklahoma State has it back and the offense is on the field. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We've reached the break. Oklahoma State is on top. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. Using his feet. This defensive front just ran free in the backfield. He'll lose 3. They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Unloads to the wideout. Finds space on the right. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. Leaves it with the running back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Now on second down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. From the gun, running back on the move.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. Here's the handoff. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Rides the back on the option to give. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. Man, is this place loud right now. The Cowpoke faithful bringing it on third down. Looking down the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Give to the running back. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. Boy, he's over 100 now at 102 yards on the ground, and that's just another routine day for this guy who's been among the nation's leaders in rushing all season long. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Smith wants to throw. Trying to beat the D deep. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. Out of bounds, right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Off play action on first down. Snagged out of the air. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Enormous play coming right here. Third down, and this crowd is bringing down the house. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. So here we are on fourth down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. What a disappointment. No good. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal.
Well, that was a big play. They say games come down to just a handful of plays, and with a chance to tie the game here in the fourth quarter, they missed the opportunity, clanking that one off the post.
Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Tight end now in motion. On the run, it's Riley. May not be the most memorable play of the day, but it's important as he gets him out to the 25-yard line. The play action fake. Steps away. Took care of it himself.
That's such a gut punch if you're the defense, because you're trailing in this game. You've got to find a way to get off the field on third down, but you can't stop the quarterback scramble. He's just been making plays in this game in critical moments, none bigger than that one right there with the lead late in the game.
And the Cowboys in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give as they work on that clock. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. 3rd and short now. They snap it from their own 46. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Riley. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Punt is on its way. And that is an excellent punt as it lands out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. They've got him pinned back in a world of trouble, and listen to this crowd dropping to pass. He's got it. Finding just enough room to slither and juke his way out to the 16. The Utes can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. They'll give it on the counter. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Looking for a crease to the left. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Pressure coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. They'll run it on 1st and goal. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it. It's been that way all day. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. The run up the middle, trying to power to the goal line. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cowboys!
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Hauls it in. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. And the offense just chooses to spike the ball. It is deafening in here. The paddle people going to work. 3rd down and a big one for the Cowpokes. Smith wants to throw. Quickly complete. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. And they spike it and get the clock stopped. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Rushes on him. He's going to run it. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. He spikes it. Clock stops as they try to rally late. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Quick spin on the ride.
You just got the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27. Still firing away as he'll go down swinging. Unleashes one deep. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great. The home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.